Hi there, we're going to look at a Master GMAT sentence correction question, and we're going to keep attacking these. Of course, in the coming days and weeks, we're also going to give you other verbal question types as well as quantitative questions too. So, what we're looking at basically seems scary at first because the whole sentence is underlined, and I often get the question how to deal with these. You deal with them exactly in the same way as if the sentence is only partially underlined. You must follow a work order. You must look for certain error types. That's going to help you get very, very quick, and it's going to help you do things efficiently and more precisely. So basically, first thing we do, of course, is look for between 0 and 2 errors. And according to our work order, of course, we're looking for grammatical errors at this point. So right away, using stop signs, meaning red flags that tell us to look for specific error types based on specific words that we see the word unlike. Unlike is a comparison word. The words like and unlike basically signal that we need to check that there is a proper comparison made, both logically and grammatically correct. Now notice that we have the verb do. So immediately, the verb do, any verb really, does not go in the unlike or like portion of the sentence. When we want to compare verbs, we use as, not like or unlike. Unlike or like basically compare nouns. So right away, we can get rid of everything with the same error type. So we get rid of A, we get rid of B. If you notice at the end, in the middle of the sentence, all they did was change the structure of the sentence a little bit. And of course, we get rid of E, which has the same error type. Now we're left basically to two answer choices, C and D. Now, since we already checked the original sentence for grammatical errors, now we check the rest of the sentences for grammatical errors too. What are we looking for over here? Well, we'll look for differences between the two answer choices. And right away, we see that there's a difference in verbs. So the does versus the do. So obviously, we're not dealing with tense over here because both of them are in the present tense. We're dealing here with subject-verb agreement. Obviously, we need to look for the subject. So let's look for the subject and see. The subject is actually all the way over here, Jupiter and Saturn. In between the subject and the verb, you have phrases and you have a clause. We don't need to worry about that. It's just a little trick. It's another one of those stop signs we need to pay attention to. When we have a verb, we make sure that it is in agreement with its subject. In this case, it's a long distance. And not only that, but we have another little stop sign, which is that Jupiter and Saturn make up a plural subject, not a singular one. Why? Because of the word and. So basically, this is what we call a plural subject made of singular nouns, basically connected by the word and. That makes it a plural subject. Therefore, the does not agree. It should be in the plural. Guess what? D fixes that. It's in the plural. Even though they change the positioning of Jupiter and Saturn remain the subject of the sentence. Have agreement, correct answer choice. Let's click on that to make sure. Of course, we have our time awareness tool. We obviously took a little more than 1:50. And of course, we got it right. So, until next time, where we try a few more of these, see you then.